Okay, so a lot of people think that their next level of wealth is going to take away their fear, their anxiety, solve all their problems. So I asked a woman in my mastermind that was having things come up. I looked into her field. I could see what was going on. So I gave her some tools. Then I said, there's one thing I want you to discover for yourself. Feel into if you had 7+ figures in your bank account right now, and every single month you had another 6 figures, 100 grand coming in without you having to do anything. How does that feel? And she was like, whoa, this literally, I started crying because it was like, there was so much fear and I thought it would solve my fear and my anxiety, but I actually felt like it amplified it. Like, this is exactly where you're pushing it away. A, your magnet is literally pushing it away because these subconscious fears. B, your soul knows that money is an amplifier. So her soul wants her to transmute these deeper fears first so that they're not amplified. My biggest income month, I thought, would fix so many problems. And in fact, the inner anxieties, the inner insecurities, the shame, the guilt were amplified. So this is one of the biggest blocks where people think that they want that money and then they're like actually subconsciously not wanting it. Another woman was like, oh my goodness, I realized, I'm butchering her words, but I realized I get off. I feel this jolt of energy when I am in struggle or suffering or all of these slave codes. And that it actually makes me feel alive, because a lot of people will feel dead if they have that support. And so it's either it'll amplify their fear or they're like, whoa, and it'll feel almost boring. So these subconscious blocks are literally what is blocking our next level of wealth to magnetize it, generate it, amplify it, and steward it. And this is directly correlated with the circuitry of our nervous system and deep subconscious imprints. If you want to know more about this, I have a podcast coming for you soon on wealth codes, prosperity codes. It will be out Monday on the Soul Manifestation podcast, so stay tuned. Secondly, Nicole and I have an exciting week offer coming up because so many people were pulling our leg for the Financial Liberation series to be lifetime access. So for those of you who attended live, there will be that option. And it's a steal of a deal, honestly. If you're interested in the mastermind next round, that is a prerequisite. Secondly, if you are not in the Financial Liberation series, there'll be the option to invest in it for lifetime access. This literally should be $5,000 and it is not even 4 figures what we're offering it for. So I would highly recommend jumping on that. It will be available on Monday. So stay tuned, and stay tuned for that podcast episode on these unconscious things that block next level of abundance. Sending you a beautiful day from Jill Alana at Jai Incorporated. You can find us at JillAlanaInternational.com, Jill Alana Nixon on Instagram.